Hey Aquariuses, this is Faith. This is going to be you guys' reading for October 1st through the 15th. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, okay? Thank you guys for being patient. You know what? I never have any issues out of Aquariuses, so God bless you. I'm just kidding. Sometimes I do have problems out of you guys, I'm not gonna lie. But it's not that bad, okay? But yes, let's see what we have going on here for October 1st through the 15th, okay? Okay, Aquarius. Some of you Aquariuses could be dealing with water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Because for some reason I'm envisioning a river. So this could be an overflowing of emotions. This could be going with the flow when it comes to your emotions. Okay, for some reason, I'm picking up a building as well. Some of you Aquariuses could possibly feel blocked in some type of way. Don't lose your keys, please. Because some of you guys may possibly lose the keys to get into your building. Not paying attention, so be careful. Also, this month, make sure you are getting in more fruit. More so than vegetables. I don't know why they're telling me to tell you that, but that's what I'm getting. Okay. So, oh, that's so funny. I was thinking of the sun, and look what's at the bottom. The sun. Some of you could be getting into a new relationship this week. Some of you guys could possibly be meeting a Leo. You know, the sun shines down on the situation, so this could even be a new opportunity, okay? Some of you Aquariuses may be dealing with a Gemini because back in the old tarot, if we go all the way back to the beginning, the sun card was actually Gemini, hence the twins, okay? So that's why I said some of you guys could be dealing with the Gemini, okay? But also, again, this sun card can be the energy as well. Like I said, there's some type of new opportunity that's coming through, a new opportunity that possibly you didn't think you would get, or there may be a new opportunity that you may not necessarily feel like you're qualified for, but don't think that way because I still feel like it will be a successful outcome as long as you go in owning it. You gotta own it. Like, this is my shit. I belong here. Bye, whores. You know, it's like one of those things. But I just get happiness in this card as well. Some of you Aquariuses possibly have, maybe you've been having a rough time since summertime when it comes to just being happy, finding stuff to be happy about, because maybe you've just been feeling like that things have just been rough. Even if it comes to a partnership, maybe a partnership has just been suffering since the summertime, and you're kind of just like, I'm so over this person. But I feel like the sun is kind of like giving you a reason to smile again. Maybe this person, or some of you could just realize that, you know what, the happiness has to come from me. I can't be expecting this person to make me happy because that's just not how this shit is supposed to go. Yeah, because look at all these sunflowers. I feel like represent joy. Like I said, just being happy with life, being happy where you're at. Okay, we have all these cards that came out. All right. We have the Eight of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. So with this Eight of Swords, that's why I said before, some of you guys having this fear of this new opportunity that's coming in, or even this new relationship. Because also with this Eight of Swords, this is like, because this is the after tarot, so it's just like no longer being trapped, no longer feeling trapped. Some of you guys could be freeing yourself up from a Leo that maybe you felt trapped to for a long period of time. Or a Leo could be coming through to rescue you from entrapment in a way. Because there's the end of conflict. That's why I said, I figured that. I got that before. I got that. There's been a conflict that's been going on in your life. Or you just feel like that your life has possibly been chaotic or just conflicted for the last 4 to 8 months. And it's almost like that veil is being lifted. Some of you guys, it could be from family. But also it does seem like somebody is coming in to like take some of the stress off of you. But even if it's in regards to love, somebody is starting to realize, like, somebody's starting to realize that they have not been being an equal partner in this connection. Somebody's starting to realize that they possibly have been putting it all on you. But I also get this energy as well, where somebody could be putting a situation or a relationship to rest because they can feel like that, you know what, I don't want to keep being the blame as to why this relationship isn't working. Because you may be feeling like that somebody's putting the blame on you as to why you guys can't get on the right track. And you're just over it. You're like, no, this is not fair. Why do I have to be the blame? Like, I'm the only person in this relationship. You played a part in this shit too. Somebody may have let their family come in the middle of this connection. That's another thing. And that could also be why somebody feels like that they don't need to go back. Because, you know, when you allow your family or outsiders to get in the middle of your situation and you're telling them all the negative shit that somebody's doing, now there's this persona that has been created on this person that may not necessarily be true. But because we're mad at that moment and we just want somebody to vent to, be careful who you vent to. Because you need to vent to somebody who's going to take the mutual side in the relationship. You don't need to vent to somebody who's just going to take your side. I mean, of course, during that time, you want everybody to take your side because you're like, I'm right. No. You need somebody who's going to be the middleman, because then they're just like, you know what? I can see your side and I can see their side and I'm going to stay the fuck out of it. Whatever you decide to do is what you decide to do. That is who you need. You don't need somebody who's going to be a yes man. Like, oh yeah, you're totally right, even though you're cussing them out. No. And we have this 10 of Pentacles right here, which can represent a sense of security. Some of you guys, this person who you may have to let go of, you in a way can feel like that this person is your security blanket. But that's the thing. Eventually, you have to learn how to be without your security blanket. That's probably why I was getting, you guys need to make sure that you do fruit and stuff like that, because this may be like a trip to the doctor that could go on. Some of you guys could possibly be dealing with acid reflux. I get acid reflux for some reason. But I do get this energy, though, that like the struggle is over. Something has completed. And some of you guys, this may even be a situation where you are just going to throw in the towel and be like, you know what? Screw this. I'm not dealing with this shit no more. And then it's just like the sun comes through and it uplifts that feeling. That's why I say it's like no longer being trapped. It's like the end of the conflict. But a part of you, some of you guys, a part of you is still going to be hanging on to this 10 of Wands energy, which is just like hanging on to worrying about what people are going to say about you when it comes to you possibly giving this situation another chance. Some of you guys, you could be worried about what people are going to say about you because you may be divorced from this person who you just feel like just took you through there. And you could feel like people are going to judge you for moving on to somebody else. Well, life goes on after divorce. Life goes on after breakups. It's just the way the world turns. You can't help that. In the current, we have the Ace of Swords. So truth, clarity, belief. Also can represent closure. I already called it. Okay? This also is the energy of making the right decision. It's like, see, the thing is with the Ace of Swords, you make the tough call that nobody wants to make. And that's what some of you guys are doing. So the tough call could be leaving this person behind and be like, nope, can't do this shit no more. I'd rather go take my chances elsewhere because what the shit you've put me through is inexcusable. Or making a tough decision could be working it out. You choose which is right for your situation. But apologies also. Somebody could be coming forth to apologize to you. I don't know why I get this. Some of you Aquariuses right now, you're trying to accept the reality of a situation, but for some reason I get this long, drawn out conversation that you're going to have with somebody, and that could be the closure that you need. Clarify the Ace of Swords. 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 Oh yeah, the Eight of Swords wants to come out again. Man, y'all are really in your head overthinking everything. Yeah. So I said something about starting something new. Page of Pentacles can be starting something new, but it could be starting something new with somebody who you love. This is like the energy here where it's kind of just like it almost gives energy as well. It's like accepting the reality that the love is real. It's not fake, you know? It's not a love that's based off of conditions. The love is real. That's why I feel like it is. Accepting your true love. That's what some of you Aquariuses may be doing right now, or somebody may be doing this when it comes to you. And that could be possibly where this closure, this long drawn out conversation is coming from. Because it's kind of just like, you know, it's like making the right decision, but also this is a decision based off of what you want. I feel like in a way, both of you guys want each other, but you just don't know where to start if you're in a relationship or dealing with somebody. Some of you may be afraid to start over with this earth sign person because there may be an age difference. Or this person may have a child and you may be somebody who, I don't want to deal with somebody who has a child. Some of you Aquariuses may be going after somebody with a child, but you may feel trapped. You may feel trapped because you may know deep down inside that that's just not really what you want to do in terms of forming a partnership with this person. So it's like, don't force it. If it's not what you really want, don't force it, because then you get into the situation and then years later you probably be like, I knew I should not have gotten to this situation. Because some of you, this person may not be younger. They could just look quite young for their age with the Page of Pentacles. But be careful, because the Page of Pentacles sometimes can be the person where he can like be dealing with you just because you look a certain type of way. Some of you Aquarius could be trying to figure out what you're really passionate about, even whenever it comes to career. Because a part of you doesn't know, but you could just be overthinking everything again. Overthinking, overanalyzing. Again, like I said, some of you are dealing with the Gemini. Gemini is here twice, 3 times actually. Some of you Aquariuses, I get this energy as well. It's like feeling chained or stuck to someone, possibly because you have a child. And it goes back to what I was talking about before. It's like being afraid of what people are going to think if, you know, once you decide to move on. Because I feel like some of you guys want to move on from somebody who you have a child with. Because it's like you're just done. You've accepted the reality of this situation. You no longer want to feel trapped to this person just because, you know, you have a child. 4 of Swords being put to rest. Some of you Aquariuses, for some reason, I'm picking up some type of short-lived situation. Some of you Aquariuses may have gotten involved with somebody and it was a short-lived situation. So this is you accepting the reality, especially if this person has a child. This could be you accepting the reality that, you know what, this situation wasn't meant to work anyway, because this person could possibly still have love for who they have a child with. So just be mindful of that for some of you guys. Yes, almost just like somebody may go back to where they came from because now the conflict is over. Oof. Yeah, be careful. What's the obstacle? The world, completion, ending, cycles. Yeah, you're not letting something complete itself. You're not letting something be over. That's why I said, for those of you who you know it's over, or like I said, those of you who got involved in like a short-lived situation with somebody who may have a child, it's like this person may have just talked to you because they were in conflict with somebody else. And now that conflict is over, guess where they're going? Back where they came from. That's why you got to check the Carfax. You just can't assume. Also, some of you Aquarius may be feeling like that you're having a hard time focusing in school, or having a hard time like completing your degree. Maybe you just feel like all these obstacles keep coming into your way. It seems like it's more so because of your personal life. But again, we have some of you are dealing with another fixed sign, and that could possibly be the obstacle, because there is no, what's the word I'm looking for? There is no meeting of the minds in the middle. Each person thinks they know everything. Each person thinks that they know best, and then like, no, how can you get anywhere with that? Some of you Aquariuses Why is pregnancy keep coming up? Well, I've already called it before, but some of you, it may not be you though. You may hear about a pregnancy from somebody who you completed a cycle with. For some reason, I get that. But the world signifies Saturn. Saturn is Capricorn, karma. So some of you guys may feel stuck in a karmic situation. And maybe you still may feel stuck in this energy because you're trying to accept the reality, but also you can't deny your feelings, which I understand that. But don't stay stuck in this energy too long, because then it prevents you from moving forward. Clarify the world. Clarify the world. Okay. Yeah, see, told you. Ace of Swords and the King of Cups. Some of you guys, the reality is you already know your soulmate could be a friend, but you may not necessarily be paying attention to this person. We have the King of Cups, which could represent, he could be a Scorpio, but he also could be Cancer, Pisces. The King of Cups is very balanced with his emotions, but you see, this is the after tarot. So this is like whenever everything is clearing. For some, it's like he's pouring out his emotions. Some of you may be pouring out your emotions to somebody who's not doing the same thing to you. But it's like you want to get this off your chest. Because it's like, I just get somebody's holding something in it's emotions. Like you want to tell somebody. But still, this is still soulmate energy. So this could even be, some of you guys, you may think that this person is your soulmate, but your soulmate could actually be somebody else who maybe you're not paying attention to. But this is but also still an apology as well. Again, accepting reality, closure, making the right decision. The right decision could be, for some of you guys, maybe you're better off friends than you are in a relationship. Because that's why I said, you may think that somebody's your soulmate, but it really may not be that person. Normally, the person who you don't think is your soulmate ends up being your soulmate. I don't know why I also get this energy as well. It's kind of like somebody pouring out their emotions and the other person don't feel the same. Which is why I said some of you are dealing with two soulmates. One whose feelings just aren't the same as yours. So this could be somebody who is meant to be in your life to teach you something about yourself. And then you have that other soulmate that probably you're supposed to make something stable out of that, but maybe you're just not paying attention to that person. We'll keep going and see what else comes up. In the past, Seven of Pentacles, sign of Taurus. But this could also represent investing. This could represent, I feel like also for some reason, this is like some of you are still having a hard time moving forward from the past. Because it's kind of like that I don't know phase. But this also is that energy of like investing. It's kind of like wondering, should I invest any more time, energy, and effort into this situation? Because it's like a part of you feels like no, but then the other part of you feels like yes. But also with this Seven of Pentacles energy being here, it can represent that energy as well of like a secret crush or attraction. So it's like, again, you still like somebody. Some of you may still like somebody who's already told you what it is, but it may be hard for you to kind of just be like, or you may have you may have said this to them. They may be having a hard time just accepting it for what it is. Because, I mean, of course, we know how detached you guys can be from your feelings, but some of you could have really liked this person or even love. You could have thought that's what it was, you know? But also with this Seven of Pentacles energy being here as well, this is normally the energy of like not needing to make any big sudden decisions because you may regret it, because you may not necessarily be thinking about the long haul. Because yeah, sometimes you, like I said, sometimes you may feel like you're wasting your time. Very interesting. This also could be some of you guys investing. Some of you Aquariuses may be possibly investing your money or wanting to invest your money in some type of internet something to do with technology. And you're wondering if this is even worth pursuing because you don't want to waste your time. I understand. But also I feel like this could even represent wanting more job satisfaction. Some of you Aquariuses want to be recognized more for what you do in the workplace, which I get that. But again, you have to see the long-term benefits instead of just thinking about, I want this now, you know. So it's all about investing in the long haul. And again, some of you Aquarius could have dealt with a Taurus in the past. And this may even possibly be somebody who you still think about, but maybe you came across this water sign person and it was kind of just like, oh, maybe, you know, you started to like this person more than what you thought. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Oh boy, hold on. Oh dang. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, King of Wands. Yeah, some of you may have been in a relationship with this person in the past. Some of you's loyalty, somebody's loyalty may still lie with somebody from their past who they have an extensive history with. Could be 7 years. We'll see if I get another card. Yep, Wheel of Fortune. 10 years maybe. Maybe all the way back to 2010. That's a long time. It's almost 10 years. But yeah, this is like, I don't know why this is get like a secret in mind. That's why I said some of you Aquarius may have ran into somebody who you ended up having more feelings for than maybe you should have, because somebody's loyalty still lies with somebody who is from their past, who maybe they had this very on and off cyclic type of relationship with. But that may be the person who they want to be with, or this is who you really want to be with. So you being honest with this water sign person is for it. Be honest, because you know what? You don't want the world to come back up and with it being Saturn and it ends up biting you in the ass. So I'm just saying it's definitely something that you need to think about. Okay? Yeah, I just get this on and off. See, the King of Wands is very friendly. So that's why I said some of you may have mistook somebody for really like wanting to invest in you, but you gotta be careful with this King of Wands. Because this King of Wands is definitely somebody, he has a lot of friends of the opposite sex, whether you're male or female. He likes to talk. Boy, he likes to talk. And sometimes he can be a little bit of a flirt, but a lot of people may mistake that for, oh, he loves me. Whoa, Nelly. You need to make sure that's a fact because, yeah, I talk about it all the time. The King of Wands likely is probably somebody else's husband, but it may not be your husband. And that's what you gotta pay attention to. That's why I say you gotta check the Carfax. Okay? Yeah, the Tower. Something shocking is coming. That's why I said some of you Aquarius may find out that whoever the hell this person is married. Could be married, or they could be, like I said, going back to where they came from, or pregnancy. So that could be like, wow, really? Don't react. Because some of you Aquariuses may react because you're gonna feel slighted. Don't react. Clarify the Tower. Because this is Scorpio. Some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio, which I already called that. Or Aries. The Tower is like something comes crashing down that you thought was being built on a solid foundation. You know, the Tower reveals itself in the most unexpected way. It just hits you. Boom. You just don't know what's coming, you know? Also, another thing too, this Tower card can represent sudden cash flow. So if some of you guys have been investing in some type of company, or maybe it's cryptocurrency or something, you know, it could be something really, really good. Damn, the Tower came through again when I stopped shuffling. What is going on? Something's being revealed that's being hidden. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So if you invest in some type of technology or some type of company or some type of cryptocurrency like up to 7 years ago, you could be getting returns on that soon. So it was a good investment. See, that's what I'm saying. You invest in for the long term. Clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower. Oh, I told you. Somebody still ain't moved on from their past. Especially if you're dealing with a Scorpio or a Pisces or a Capricorn. It doesn't matter what the sign is. They could have these elements in their chart. But we have the Two of Pentacles juggling. Ooh, somebody's juggling. That's why I said you may catch the truth on the internet. Pictures being posted, or you could just see, damn, they got back together. That's pretty shitty. Because we have the Six of Cups and we have the Eight of Cups. It's like you're being nostalgic. Because even though the Six of Cups can represent the past returning to you, with it being surrounded around all these cards, I just feel like this is nostalgia. Wow, it's like, I hate to say it, it's almost like in a way, it's like your worst nightmare coming true, but it's really not. I don't think you understand. This needs to happen so that you can move forward into a new beginning. It's almost just like the universe is going to show you why you probably made the right decision to not invest in this person all the way. Or the universe is going to show you why you may have had an eerie feeling about this person because you were right. Because somebody is going home. But that's why it's almost just like you like this person, but it's probably a good thing that you didn't get your feelings all the way involved. It's almost like the universe saved your ass, and you may not see it that way. Hence why I see the sun as a good thing. It's a good thing. The universe probably saved your backside, and you don't see it that way. It's kind of hard to see it that way when the tower comes through because it's just like boom. But there is going to be some unexpected truth that's going to come back in. Somebody, yeah, again, I get temporary stuff with the past. Some of you guys, this person who maybe you invested in could be coming back to you unexpectedly. Well, we have this Eight of Cups, which is like walking away. Yeah, it's almost like that energy where it's just like, you know, you thought this is where you wanted to be, but the universe just clarifies that this is not where you need to be. This is not where we need you to be because you're not gonna get what you're looking for. Three of Pentacles. Some of you, this may even possibly be somebody who you work with. The Three of Pentacles is like teamwork makes the dream work. But also this energy could be marriage, like holy matrimony, I feel like. Some of you may have marriage on your mind, but also this could be patience. Some of you Aquariuses are waiting on something. Maybe you're waiting on this to happen because you just feel like something is coming, but you don't know what it is. But okay, some of you are waiting on love. There's the Gemini. I feel like this is a third party situation. Somebody's waiting on the other person to leave their partner and leave the third party. But I don't know if you should be waiting on that. I'm just being honest. I don't know about that. I don't know about that this time. Because I do feel like some of you guys are definitely being patient. Some of you may be being patient for a Capricorn, because Capricorn is coming through, but also Taurus. This is like a growing phase, motivation. So, yeah, that's why I was getting at kind of when I said that this may be a short-lived situation. Some of you, Aquarius, this may just be a phase in terms of this connection with this person. You may think that this connection is ideal, but that's why the tower is here and it's going to come out again as soon as I stop shuffling. See? Confusion. Somebody has options. The universe just saved your ass. I don't think you understand. Clarify Three of Pentacles. Clarify Three of Pentacles. Clarify Three of Pentacles. Clarify Three. What are these? Yep. I told you a third party. Look, 2 threes. Third party situation. This person, somebody, you may have just been talking to somebody as a friend. It doesn't matter. Somebody may have just been talking to you as a friend, but you see, like, it's like, look, I almost get this energy where somebody feels like all these emotions have just gone to waste. Yeah, it's like somebody just like wanted to be friends. Some of you could possibly be like fearful of that. Because, again, you may know it's coming. Because, you know, if you got a lot of Aquarius placements, you pretty much know what the fuck's coming. But sometimes you just don't want it. You don't want it to be that, you know. Because I feel like this represents drama. Some of you Aquariuses, be careful because there may be some drama at work. Especially if you're getting some type of new opportunity at work. There's going to be jealousy. People are not going to be happy. But also this Three of Cups. Again, like I said, it's either pregnancy or somebody could possibly be getting engaged or something like that. And you're just like, ooh, feelings dead. Don't let it eat at you. Because again, think of it in the positive. The universe saved you. Or it could be one of those things as well where maybe this just isn't where you were supposed to be anyway. maybe the right one for you hasn't revealed themselves, or the right one for you may have already revealed themselves, but it's this energy of you guys are in this I don't know phase. You don't know where to go from here. So don't let it get you down. That's what I get. Because that's what I said. I feel like some of you guys, you think that this person is your soulmate, but it's a hard pass. Hangman, feeling stuck. Yeah, some of you guys are definitely waiting for a third-party situation to dissipate. The Hangman also represents feeling stuck. Some of you guys, it may just be, yeah. I told you, somebody is, this is ridiculous. This is a shame. Somebody's going in a new direction. We have the Queen of Pentacles, who normally, she can sometimes represent the wife, or again, she could be a mother, but also this can sometimes be the energy of like being alone. Some of you still want to be here with whoever the hell this person is from the past, but then, like I said, somebody new came along and stirred up your feelings, and you're just like, oh, this is getting good. But then the Tower comes through and lets you know it's not as good as you think. Again, I feel like somebody's going to hear something about a baby on the way. I'm really getting strong vibes about this one. That's going to be shocking to you. Like, what the fuck? You got to be careful who you catch feelings for. Clarify the Hangman. Yep. Oh, boy. I almost get this energy. Some of you Aquariuses, you may start to feel like, I wish I would never met this person. Then I wouldn't have to worry about this situation. We have Aquarius again, or a fixed sign, and then we also have Libra. See all these threes that keep coming up? There's somebody around your energy or this person's energy that the other person doesn't know about. But you will figure it out. And that's why I said something's possibly going to come out on the internet that's going to be like a little bit stinger. It's going to be a stinger to you. But the thing is, like I said, some of you Aquariuses, your heart may already lie with somebody else. But I guess when this situation happened, you're just like, maybe this is where I'm supposed to be. But the universe comes through and lets you know, no, that's not right. That's not where you're supposed to be. Because, I just see you being disappointed. Some of you do not let this disappointment turn into anger, because it's pointless. You're wasting tears. You really are. Because, again, I really feel like this is just a karmic cycle. I don't really feel like that this person was supposed to be anything significant in your life. I'm just being honest. Yeah, because this person is too confusing. But you know what I feel like it is? Somebody may have took the way somebody was being towards them as them like wanting to solidify something, and that wasn't the case. And now it's going to be even more like it's going to be brought to light even more that like, wow, maybe I should have listened the first time whenever the truth was already revealed. Because some of you guys are ignoring the red flags. And you shouldn't be ignoring the red flags, because this is what's going on. I hate to say it. See, I told you you're going to hang on to old anger and resentment and bitterness. But you don't need to do that, Because deep down, some of you guys may have already knew what the fuck was going to happen. But I guess, like I said, over time, when you kind of start to like somebody more and more, and then, boom, this happens. I hate it. But guess what? Somebody has delivered a message, and it's me. So this has been you guys' reading, okay? I know some of you not gonna like it. That's too damn bad. Talk to your mother about it. But this is your reading, okay? And see you later.